Hey, what's up, guys? Episode 4 at Sheru Classic TV. I'm your host, Raghav, today with my co-host, Rich Gaspari, the legend, Hall of Famer, our dear friend. And our guest today is none other than NDO Champ, a.k.a. Robert Wilmote, a.k.a. Mr. Blend It Up, a.k.a. Stop Looking Soft. My brother, he's been a huge support. Welcome to you to the episode 4, bro.
Welcome to Sheru Classic.
Welcome. Thank you. Bro, it feels nice in here, man. I like the whole setup, man. It's like a whole TV show. This isn't even a podcast. This is a show.
This is a show.
It's a show, baby.
It's a show.
What's up, man? What's going on, man?
Good, bro. Good.
Yeah.
I see you traveling all around. You've been busy. Yeah. You have a crazy fight coming up.
Yeah, a lot.
You're always doing things, hustling around.
Yeah, you got hustle the muscle.
Listen, I think we met like over a year, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah. Remember we met in the gym in Diamond Gym.
The Diamond Gym. You were shooting, yeah.
I was doing Hunt for Hardcore.
Yeah.
And I got to meet you.
Yeah.
And I go, man, this guy, he's crazy. This guy, but full of energy. And I saw you were going places because I go, this guy's got so much, enthusiasm, energy, passion. And today you're seeing how much you've grown in the stuff that you're doing. I always watch you on Instagram, kicking people, kicking food out of people's.
Get that out of your mouth.
Get all that. So it's just interesting knowing a little bit about who you really are. Yeah. I mean, I heard you're actually African. You come from Africa. And you moved
Liberia.
Here.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your journey. How did you get here to the United States? Well, you lived in Africa, and then how'd you get here?
Man, people don't understand, man. You know what I'm saying? I came to America when I was 16, so half of my years was spent in Liberia. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So if you from Africa, you appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? You're not picky or what. You know what I'm saying? It's like even when somebody give you. Every year you get one pet of gift. You get one gift. You get a pair of shoes, or you get a book, or you get a pen, but you appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You appreciate the effort. You know what I'm saying? So when I was born 1984, and the crazy thing that happened to us in 1990, our country went through a crazy crisis. It going through a crazy civil war.
Wow.
Crazy. I mean, it's to the point you see babies, you running over babies. You know what I'm saying? Getting shot. You seen a mother with 5-7 kids and she could only pick one.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when the rebel attack, they attack. They're throwing grenades and everybody running out of the house. I remember I was living with my aunt at that time, and my aunt and my uncle, they had me in the middle. So one of them grabbed my right hand and the other one grabbed my other hand. They said, listen, no matter what you do, don't look back. And you know what I'm saying? And you could see before school, you could see the rebel coming through the swamp.
Wow.
They're coming through the swamp. They're crawling. So they're capturing the whole city now. They're hitting every corners.
So it's like the rebels that trying to
take over the government. Yeah. So, so they're coming in.
Yeah.
So now we get hit. So they're coming in. I'm in the back, try to warm up my food. And you see rebel running through the door, but they got mud everywhere. Their guns is all jammed up. And they're running straight to the toilet. Grabbing the water from the toilet and drinking it, you know what I'm saying?
Holy moly.
Yeah, so they're drinking it. They got the gun in the tub. They're scrubbing it with some water on it, you know what I'm saying? Jamming it like, you know what I'm saying? They're just anxious, you know what I'm saying? Everybody at that moment, my aunt, you know what I'm saying? My mom sent me to live with my aunt, you know, because her husband was a lawyer, so they had a little bit of money. So I went from the village to live with them in a little nice area, going to a nice school. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 6-7 years old at that time. And she and my uncle listen, it's about to be a war. We don't have enough time. Because when these guys eat some food, so they're hungry. I don't know how long they've been in the bushes. Some of them, I'm talking about kids 7 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old.
They're in the rebels too.
Yeah.
So it's the kids with all these that are joining.
And they got a general behind them.
Wow.
So now when they capture, at that area you see a lot of mothers at that time, their fathers go to work and the mother take care of the kids. So when they hit every home, the mothers are running out. Some mothers got 10 kids, 15 kids. You know what I'm saying? I thank God it was just me. So my aunt hold my hand like, yo, whatever you do, we run on a straight road. You know what I'm saying?
And the rebels are trying to
they
kill
coming,
whoever.
so now they're getting food now. So we got at least 10 minutes starts running.
Jeez.
So now when they ate, all they do, you see people dropping left and right.
And they're just shooting at everybody.
They shooting at everybody. Rebel don't care, man. They're looting. The idea is that they're looting. They come in your house, they loot everything out of the house. You got gold, you got money, they got boom. They go to the next house, they burn it down, pour gasoline, burn it, go to the next house, take everything out, open the drawer, throw it out.
They don't care. It's their own people. They want to kill.
Nah,
just
they
loot.
just want to kill, man. They want to take over the country.
And people don't, I mean, like, I can't even, you're living like that. I mean, here in the United States, people don't understand that kind of, like, living in those conditions.
And the crazy part, now these kids turn to rebels. So you imagine a woman running with 10 kids, and she only saved one. And now when the rebel attacked the other 17, they're 5 years old, they're 10 years old, yo, you coming with us.
Oh, they joined the rebels.
Yeah, they have to join. Where you gonna go? You know, you join, you get killed. So now, see what happened to their parents. They built that anger. You know what I'm saying? They give them drugs. They put the heroin in the gunpowder, let them smoke.
Brainwash them.
Brainwash these kids.
You know what I'm saying? Brainwash them. They brainwash them. After they brainwash them, they become part of the rebels. So now they don't care. So when we left, boom, 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 I went back to my mother in the village, and you seen houses burned down, schools burned down, churches burned down, no foundation, no water foundation. You got to go to the creek to go draw water to eat.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You got people digging well in the backyard. We dig in a well and wait for 2 days for the water to rise from the bottom of the ground to the top. Then you got a bucket. You got to tie the rope on the bucket, throw it in the well, and draw the water.
So how old were you when this was happening?
So now I'm like, let me see. I'm talking about 84, 90, that's 6, 92, 7, 93, 8, 9.
8, 9 years old.
8, 9 years old.
You're seeing guns and people shooting and killing.
Drop.
So you're seeing people getting killed.
Bloodshed.
And the crazy part, you see straight bullet, you just be walking with your boy before you know, boom, you out.
Oh, your friend just get killed.
Yeah. You
right
gotta
there.
keep moving. You just running. You just running to whatever display camp. You got different camp. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So now you gotta protect your own neighborhood. You feel me? There ain't no rebel gonna come in our neighborhood. We gotta protect our family.
So did you have any weapons?
No, we had to create our own weapons in our neighborhood.
And what was that? Like a bat? What do you use?
Bat. We had fucking rubber guns. We had stick, arrow. We in the tree at night. You know what I'm saying? We'd probably climb the coconut tree and just quiet. After 7 o'clock, nobody can come out. Because now you got to see in the bushes and see who coming. Because you don't know where these rebels coming from.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're trying to do a night
now,
watch.
my father left. My father got caught up in it. My father left when I was 3 years old.
And where'd he go?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen my father up to now.
He left to go back to the United States to...
No, I'm talking about in Africa.
Oh, in Africa.
Yeah, since 3 years old, I ain't seen my pop. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So my pop get disappeared in the war. So everybody losing everything. So now...
So you have no clue where he is or what happened?
Now I know. Now I know where he is. You know what I'm saying? But back then, we didn't know.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? So now, as a child, every time you move to another direction, it slow down. With school, regardless of what, people still living their life. They enjoying, they having a good time. We playing soccer. It's war. What you gonna do about it? You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. You still gotta go out there and hunt. You still gotta go out there and survive. You understand what I'm saying? And the great thing that happened to me, nobody made it out of my neighborhood plus me. Because my grandfather was living in Brooklyn. And my grandfather like, yo, I gotta go save my daughter. My daughter is in Africa through this chaos. So my grandfather come to my mom like, yo, I gotta get you out of here. I got a flight for you. My mom said, I got 5 kids. I can't leave my kids.
How many siblings you had?
You know what I mean? I had 2 brothers and 2 sisters at that time. Now I got, you know what I mean? It's 2 girls, 4 boys.
Wow.
My mom got 6 kids now. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, when she had 5, she said, I can't do that. So my grandfather said, don't worry about it. So in 2000, my grandfather had a flight for every one of us.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part, they didn't even know. Because you can't tell nobody coming to America in the area we live in.
He got you a flight to come to
Yeah,
America.
he got
all the arrangements for
everybody.
everybody.
Got a passport. He arranged everything. So my mom would take me to a doctor appointment where they would check him and make sure everything is good. But I didn't know what it was. Because she can't even tell us we was going to the U.S. Because if you my homeboy, if I tell you I'm going to the U.S., it's a possibility you're going to kill me.
Yeah.
they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Even your friends.
Yeah.
They're jealous.
Yeah, you can't do that. Look, we live in poverty.
Yeah.
We gotta go in the backyard to take a shit.
Gee.
You gotta dig a hole and squat in and take a shit, cover it up. You gotta go to the swamp and go hunt. Wow. You gotta go to the river and go fishing and cook your own meals. You gotta go to the marketplace. I was 9 years in the marketplace trapping. I used to grab boiled eggs and cold water and sell it just to go to school to pay my school fees.
So you finally you were 16 when your grandfather got you an airplane ticket to come to America.
Yeah.
So you left Africa and you came to America. Where'd you go? You end up in New Jersey?
Brooklyn. Saratoga Ave, East 98, Brownsville,
so you end up in Brooklyn at 16 years old.
Come in one of the worst neighborhoods.
Okay. So
You back at the
From a war zone to another war
another war zone.
War zone to another war zone. And the crazy part is that before I found out I was coming, it's the night. And I was beefing with my uncle, heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I had to run out of the house. So he looking for me.
So you were a teenager and you're beefing with the
Yeah,
uncle.
you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Like, I was a soccer player. I play sport, you know what I'm saying? And I play tough. You know, my uncle used to wake me up and let me run for 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? When I do something wrong, he'd probably put me up in a tree, hang me, and get a grass bottle and break it and put it under my leg. So when I look there, I can't even drop.
Wow.
You know, so I gotta hang in the tree, you know what I'm saying, until my mom find out. You know what I'm saying? So when he beefing with me, I know he got some, you know what I'm saying? He can't catch me. But at that time, he was looking for me to let me know I was leaving in the morning. So he looking all on. I'm like, yo, what my uncle? He said, your uncle looking for? I said, how he look? He look mad. Like, nah, he was excited. I said, what? So I creep in the night. So when I creep in the night, he's sitting right on my bed. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with you? He said, yo, that he won't be cool with him. I said, what's going on? This is the first time you smile with me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you ain't gonna need none of this clothes. I said, you going to America in the morning? I said, America? He took all my clothes, like, yo, give me this. So I was on a plane when I arrived in JFK with a shorts and a tent top on. Freezing. In January.
Oh, January.
January.
Freezing.
Coming from Africa.
Freezing. I left, it was 80 degrees. I came, it was -4.
You're like, what the hell?
My grandfather wear glasses. RIP to my grandfather, he just passed away. He wear glasses, he forgot his glasses. He didn't know where he parked the car at.
Shit.
And the winter coat was in the car. So I had to try to help him find the coat with a tank top.
With a tank top.
With a
Straight
tank
from
top.
Africa. Never felt this cold. Never seen
Never
snow.
felt the cold.
Never seen snow.
So my mom tapped my mom, said, my brother smoking. She like, what? Because the
Oh, yeah, because your air. Yeah, because of the steam.
I said, what you got?
The
He's
mist.
smoking. My grandfather, no.
It's not smoke.
It's steam.
It's the steam and cold.
Bro, but the idea is that when we came to Brooklyn, we driving. And I look at my grandfather when we got home, and I said, where we at? Are we in the United States? Because the vision you have in the U.S., everybody think you could just grab money from the tree.
Yeah.
Like it's a tree. Like somebody just come to you and like, yo, and there go all these clothes, boom, boom, boom. There go money. You know what I'm saying? That's the imagination of African in the village where I came from. If you go to America, you rich. You ain't got so you get robbed. You rich.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta do nothing. People just say, oh, money.
Like that movie, Eddie Murphy Coming to America.
But the thing is, but that's what it thing.
Land of opportunity.
The land of opportunity. But you gotta understand, you 16 years old, you got all this pressure on you now. Father ain't here with you, with your mom. You know what I mean? my mom had me when she was 16. So she had to drop out of school to raise me and to make sure I eat. So now you bringing a mother into America down, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even know where we at. You gotta learn a whole different language.
So you didn't speak English?
No, I speak English, but it's broken English. It's street language, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we in the streets, we hustling, we in the marketplaces, you know what I'm saying? We hustler.
Yeah.
You feel me? So every time we do that, my man, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? We swing, you know what I mean? Slangs. That's how we speak pot or Brooklyn language.
Accent.
You know?
Yeah.
So
The boat.
So when you come in and I sat down, when I look on my porch, I look across the street as a church. Then you see the church, you see the liquor store, then you see the corner store, you see You see the drug dealer, you see the girls, you see the prostitution, you see the kids outside playing, pop the water, the joint that be on the corner where the water for the firefighter.
Fire station?
Yeah, pop that shit, the water's flashing out, you know what I'm saying?
Water hydrant?
Yeah, water.
Fire hydrants.
Fire hydrant, you know what I'm saying? And all these stuff, and it's cold, they're out there playing it. You know what I'm saying? You look on the floor, you see weed bag, crack bag, you know what I'm saying? You saying that, you're like, yo, where am I at?
So now you're in America, and now you got to get used to living in America. You were getting shot out in Africa, so now you're in America living, you say, like in a bad neighborhood. Basically,
yeah,
correct. But now you're living with new people out there.
Yeah.
And I think what happened was you started getting into trouble.
Yeah. So I'm in Brooklyn, and it's my grandfather, the greatest thing ever done for me and my mom. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate him to the death. He come and say, yo, this is what I have. I have people on this block. Some people made it and some people don't. I live here for 40 years. My daughters went to Howard University. They live on the same block. You got other people that went to prison for 20 years on this block. It's what you making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same hot water that turn a hard potato soft and turn the eggs hard. It's the same environment.
Just the water. You can boil an egg, or you can freeze.
You can freeze. It's up to you.
Yeah.
You know, so it's how you do it. It's your life. And I'm gonna sit down. And the crazy part is that my grandfather owned a church in the basement of the house. So the members of the church were so excited. They brought clothes in the garbage bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we heard your grandkids is here. Huh? You know what I'm saying? You part of the church. Your kids wore some old stuff 10 years ago. You got in the basement. You just grab it, throw it at. So now we going through the clothes, try to fix something. You know what I mean? I came on a plane with the shorts and a tent top. Yeah. So I'm putting red shirts on, red clothes, whatever I see. And I go to school. I start school in April. I came in January, start school. But you got to understand now, you missing all these years in school and try to survive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you probably stop in the 5th grade or the 4th grade or the 3rd grade. I don't even know which grade I stop in. And you come in America, they put you in 9th grade because of your age. Like, you go in there.
And you don't know.
You don't even know what's going on.
You don't know anything.
You got to figure it out.
You got to figure out math.
You got what?
Grammar,
algebra. What the hell is this? So now you on the first thing, you got to start getting to the bus stop.
Yeah.
So you got to understand all these kids that was born here. Like my son, I watched the transition. Yeah. Me and my son loved for 17 years. I seen him grow. So he went from kindergarten, daycare, middle school. You know what I'm saying?
You see him grow up the school system.
They go together.
Yeah.
But now you see this African kid, don't know none of these people. He just jump.
Yeah, he's into with these other people into the new world.
Like you're in a new world.
You're like,
look like a new boy, huh?
Yeah.
And then look at you get on the bus and look at you like, yo,
who's
so
this?
Now they got the game now. Like, yo, I'm on the wrong bus with the wrong color. They're like, this guy got to be out of his mind. You know where he at? Hey, yo, bro, yo, what's up with that? Like, oh, don't touch me. You know, what? So I come to my grandfather. I said, why every day I'm getting in a fight on the bus?
You get around fights.
Every day. But the crazy part is that I don't want to hurt nobody. Because my grandfather said, if you touch anybody, they hurt themselves. They knock their head on the wall or anything. You're getting deported. You're going back to the swamp. You're going back where you came from.
So going back to the war zone.
Everybody going to look at you as a failure because the imagination, how America is, how can you fumble the bag? How can you fumble the ball and you right at the
now you're in a land
that finish line. You want inches for a touchdown.
So your grandfather saying don't get into fights.
No, you can't. You said don't even say hit nobody. Don't even get in a fight. So I'm like, how can I get in a fight? How can I keep protecting my? You know what I'm saying? So I met one of my boys from the block. I said, yo, you from Jamaica? I said, well, go on, Bridget. He said, you from Jamaica? I said, yeah, man.
Oh, you're from Jamaica now.
You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, Bridget. I said, yo, what happened? When them boys that keep, you know what I mean, whining and things like that. They said, Bridget, bust one of them in the head, no. Don't kill them. You know what I mean? Make them feel you. I said, say no more.
Make it feel you. What does that mean?
Feel you. Like maybe hit them somewhere ground them.
Yeah.
So when I got on the bus, I was just waiting for the one person. So I'm like, boom! When I hit him, I grab him so he can't fall, and I squeezed him.
So it don't hurt them.
Yeah, so and the other one, oh, he's an animal. Oh, we want to be his friend. That's he part of us now.
Now you become friends with these kids that were.
So I said, that's what I gotta do to my own people for me to be friends with you. I gotta hurt you before you know I'm cool.
Yeah, but you're cool.
What's wrong with y'all, man? And I'm praying that. So after I done, I opened the bus stop and I ran out of the bus and I ran home and I'm in the house. I'm praying like, yo, ain't no cops coming, nothing. They ain't tell. Then after that, I'm like, oh snap. You feel me? So my mom figured I said, yo, we gotta get out of Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get out because it's like
not a good neighborhood for you to grow up in, especially when you're a teenager.
You're a teenager, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, she being stuck in one, my mom's a hustler. She being in one bedroom, 4x4 with 5 kids. She wanted to get a job. She started with $75 a month.
$75 a month?
Yeah, $75. You know what I'm saying? She would pay people pay her $1. She think it was a lot of money. She thought it was a lot of money. She's like, yo, what can I do with $75?
What year was that?
It's 2000.
Wow.
2000. Like, yo, what can I do with 75 with 5 kids? You know what I'm saying? Going to high school. You know what I'm saying?
And she's working full time.
She's working full time. You can't even buy it. I can't even buy it. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? My aunt, they take me to go buy clothes. They go to picking, you know what I mean? Picking easy picking and give me a fake Timberland boots. Now I gotta come to school and this drug dealer kid look at me like, yo, bro, that shit fake. I'm like, what? Now he bring the real one next to my get right in here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the pressure on the kid at that time. So when we got to Jersey, and I'm like, you know what? So
we're in Jersey.
Brooklyn. So we went from Brooklyn to Newark.
To Newark. It's a little better. Is it a little better?
It's worse.
Worse.
It's worse. So, from Brooklyn to Newark.
What? I am from Brooklyn to Newark. Like, what? But at that time, you know what I mean, a low class, you know, especially a single mother, you're not going to Miami, you're not going to Vegas, you're not going to LA.
Yeah.
You find an apartment for $650, $500. So now she got a job working at Macy where they're paying her $7 an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Now she's making much more
money.
money.
$7 an hour. So now she work 8-10 hours. She coming home every month. She probably making at least $1,500 to $1,200. And the rent, you know, so you get a rent at $800 with 1 bedroom. You know what I'm saying?
1 bedroom and you're 6 kids, 6 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you know what I'm saying? So the girls then take the room. Me and the boys there, we live in the living room. We put our blanket down. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that you watching your brother and sister that hungry and your mom working every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I got to get a job. You know what I'm saying? I can't run the street. I don't know nobody to do nothing. In sport, you know what I'm saying? When I first tried for the football and I grabbed the ball and I took off, the coach like, oh, we got it. We winning the championship. I told the coach, like, yo, come back tomorrow. I said, I can't. I got to babysit my brothers and sisters. My mom working. My mom go to work at 5 in the morning and come at 10 at night.
Wow. Who
gonna be with them? I can't play football. I gotta be there after school. I gotta be down there all day. Yeah. Then when I come home, what I'm gonna eat? So my mom leave $5 behind and say, yo, make it happen.
And were you the oldest one?
Yeah, $5, yeah, make it happen. So what I would do, I would go to the corner store and get a bag of rice for like $2, right? So you get a little nice, I think $150 for a little nice size bag of rice. I would get some onions, tomato, green pepper. I would chop it up, get some sardine, you know what I mean? Lunch of meat, boom, boom, boom. So whip it up, get a little oil, put it in there, dump it in the rice, stir it up, boom, 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 shake it up, and we eat it. You know what I'm saying? Get like a water, pour sugar in the water, stir it up, a little nice cold sugar water. Wow. Save mom some, you know what I mean? Because mom would focus on the rent. So if mom paid $800 a month of rent, and she got to get a Metro card, she got to get a bus car to get to New York.
She's paying taxes too.
Paying taxes. She come back, she left with $100. And $100, you got 5 kids. How do you
kids? And you're eating on $5 a day.
$5. 5 kids eat $5.
$5 for 5 kids.
And she can't get no welfare because my grandfather brought us to America. His daughters then go to Howard University, doctors. You know what I'm saying? So now the system looking at like, yo, who brought you to America? They're supposed to be taking care of you because they're based on their financial situation.
Yeah.
But now, there ain't no help on that department. So they can't, my mom's gonna be like, yo, this is my kid. I don't care who brought her. This is what we doing. We struggling. Nah. But whoever brought you to America, they're set.
So these are your cousins that are doctors?
Yeah, my aunt now.
Your aunt.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Your aunt. And
so my grandfather like, yo, I want to bring my daughter to the U.S. I need your signature. So the government going to look and see if they make it enough
like
money.
Sponsors.
Yeah, like a sponsorship.
So they were your sponsors.
It's a sponsor petition.
But when you got here, they didn't help you.
Nah, when they got here, I had to hear that.
They just for the paper.
Yeah, just for the paper. When they come in, all right, how can we get our money back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so when they come the first year, do their income tax, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Now you're chipping for them to come here. They're going to figure out the rest. Wow. So now I can't go to school and eat free lunch because now whoever sent for me, they have enough to cover that.
Yeah.
I didn't come on Section A. I never come on. You know what I mean? At Saddam, I came from a well family. Huh. So now my mom can't go to welfare and be like, yo, I got 5 kids, I need help. Like, nah.
She can't do food stamps.
You can't do none of that.
Is that your mom's sister?
Yeah.
So your mom's sister is doing real well because she's a doctor.
Yeah, they got money. You know what I'm saying?
They got money.
All they had is signature. They signed off for them to come.
The papers.
They signed off for their papers.
Yeah.
So
you're now in high school in America. You're going through so. What happened from there?
So I had to get a job. So I went to Wendy's. There's a Wendy's right next to my house on Chancellor. So I'm 16. Now I'm going to 17. You know what I'm saying? So I went and told the lady. And the crazy part, I told Mom, I said, I need a job. If I could work from 3 to 7, you know what I'm saying, that 3-hour gap, 8 o'clock I could be home. And my check, I could help.
You know, your brothers.
You know what I'm saying?
Cook food,
so
take care of them.
Yeah, so I left from school. School get off at 2:45. It take me 15 minutes to get to Wendy's. It's all the way off the block, so I'm running. So every time I get off school, people think I'm getting a fight. You know what I mean? I'm running for somebody.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they're running to work. Get beat up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm running. And when I get there, the lady that do the hiring, she start work at 5, but she leave at 3. Yeah. So I gotta meet with her. So when I get there, I'm breathing, I'm tired. I'm like, yo, ma'am, how you doing? I heard you the hiring manager. You know what I'm saying? I just came from Africa. I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and a single mother. You know what I'm saying? We live right down the block. You know what I'm saying? I'm very liable to come. At least I could work. I'll go to school. Boom. I could work, you know what I mean, from 3 to 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? So I could be home to my brother and sister before my mom come back at 10 o'clock. I could, you know what I mean, make sure they eat, taken care of in bed before mom come. Mm-hmm. Lady like, nah, we just hired 5 people. We don't need nobody. I said, all right, no problem. So I came back the next day again. I said, yo, remember me from yesterday? I'm the kid from Liberia, man. I told you, you know what I'm saying? She said, I know who you are. I said, okay. I said, I understand, but, you know, I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters that need, you know what I mean? My mom need help. She said, I know that, but you told me that yesterday, and we're not hiring. So I did it 7 times straight. She mad.
7 days.
7 days straight. No days off, right? So the 8th time, I sat there, I'm like, So I got up at 4 in the morning. I said, this lady come to work at 5. So I put my, you know, my mom sleep. She getting ready for work. I sneaked through the back door. I ran to the job, and I squatting at Wendy's on Chancellor, right? And I squatting, waiting for her. So she come and park. Soon she get out of the car, I ran to her. I said, how you doing? She said, oh, don't rob me. Don't take no money from me. I ain't got nothing. I said, no, man. No, man. Listen, I'm not robbing you. I'm the kid I've been to you 7 times. Remember me? I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and a single mother. We just came from Africa.
Was she a white lady or a black lady?
No, black lady. She's like, yo, listen, I'm not here to rob you. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Somebody told me that you come at 5 a.m. Yeah. She said, boy, are you out of your goddamn mind? Then you supposed to be in school? I said, yeah, I know that. I start school at 8:15.
I'm here at 5.
She said, we not hiring.
We're not hiring.
Scared the shit out of me. Give me a heart attack. Get your butt to sleep. I said, all right, no problem, man. I get off school. Something tells me, like, yo, this lady annoying by you now. I said, one more time. Just one more time. So one more time, so I ran back. The coach was like, yo, come on, man, we need you. Nah, my brother and sister need me. So I got to her. It was on a Friday. She on the phone. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? You came here at 12:30, you pick up your check, and you left, and you call out. What's wrong with you, eh? How can you do that to me, eh? So you're not coming in at 3 o'clock. So she's silent, so I hear that. So, somebody got fired.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting by her, right? I'm standing right there. I'm looking, watching every conversation. I'm on her.
Yeah.
So she got out of you know what I'm saying? Like that. So she got out, she came out from the back and opened the door. So she opened the door, I right there. I said, ma'am, has anybody got fired today? Who is that?
Where's NDO?
Whoa! Don't keep going.
What are you doing the podcast without me, man? What the fuck, man?
What to do? Bro, you just ran from all the way India here, man.
He ran from India.
Damn, bro, how you doing, kid? You missed the story, man. We were going through deep trans. This right here,
Life story.
This story right gonna change the mindset of don't give up.
I'm very inspired by his story right
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's go back to you. You finally went to this lady on the 8th time. The 8th time. And the ninth time
was in
because
the
he went
morning.
5 a.m. Then he went to 8 again,
This was
and
the
then
9th time.
finally
Yeah, but the 8th time. Oh yeah, so you make it 9 because that's the same day.
Same day.
Yeah.
you went at 5 a.m. So then this person got fired, and then you said, "Oh, did somebody get fired?"
Yeah, so I asked her, she come to me, and she said, so I walked to her, I said, ma'am, how you doing? If somebody just got fired, somebody hurt, they can't come to work, you know, I'm available, I'm here. She looked at me,
She
she said, we size you wear in shirt? I said, I wear any size.
Any side.
I'm above 40 pounds. She said, she called one of the guys from behind. She said, have you ever worked the grill? You know anything but a grill? I said, I work the grill all the time in Africa. I ain't never worked a grill in my life. I ain't never flipped no burger in my life. I've been hunted. But the idea is that, you know what I'm saying, I was so excited. So the guys that worked the grill, I went to him and said, come here. I want you to teach me this now.
Now that flip burgers.
You know what I'm saying? He said, we got to watch the TV. I said, I ain't want to watch no tip. I want you to, you been here, right? Show me. You know what I'm saying?
So they teach you right there.
Bro,
how to
teach
flip
me, bro.
burgers.
Man, I flipped that joint. I memorized every menu they ever have. I memorized everything in there.
So your first job
First job
was Wendy's.
2001.
2001.
Working at Wendy's.
And I was working
So you worked there 3 hours.
3 hours.
So
I
you
start
can-
work at 3, I leave at 8.
So you can.
So they start me with 2 days if I work 7 days.
That's 5 hours. No, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 hours.
5 hours. So I would make it $5.15 an hour.
5:15.
That's what you would make it. If you in school, you make $5.15 an hour.
Yeah.
You know, so my mom would make it $7 an hour, so I make it $5.15. But the idea is that it was the 50% discount. So I get.
Oh, you got
Oh,
free food
for 50%.
Oh, 50%.
So they
off.
give me 2 days for work, Champ. I was working 7 days. I said, listen, I work the extra day. You don't gotta pay me until somebody quit. You'll give me the hours.
Yeah,
So I working twice a week, but I was going every day.
So he's just getting paid for 2 days.
2 days,
The
but
rest
I'm
of the
working
days
every
he's
day.
working for free.
So after school, I go down there, I put my uniform, I go in the back, I help out. But when I'm leaving, I'll probably get like $2, $3, and they give me 50%. I get a junior bacon
get some
cheeseburger.
tips, some
tips.
tips.
Give my sister a junior bacon cheeseburger, the French fries, and a Frosty. You know what I'm saying? A couple of burgers, nuggets. You know what I'm saying? And the manager could be like, "Yo, take everything," and they have a waste bucket. The waste bucket is where when you order the triple cheeseburger, if you don't like pickles, they put it in the waste bucket. It's
take
good
that.
food. Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
By the end of the day, what they do, they take that meat and grind it and turn it into chili. But the chicken sandwich and the grilled chicken sandwich, they throw it away. So I'm like, give me all of that.
You can eat it now. You got your
I
family.
take it home and froze them, so I have food for days.
Wow. So
You understand what I'm saying?
Now your family's eating.
My family eats, so mom come home, I'm making chicken sandwich now.
Yeah.
I take the chicken out of the buns, I chop it up, get a little solid, man, I whip it up. And I was doing good. They took me from the grill to the French fry. From the French fry, I started working the register. And one day something changed. Changed my life. I went to go cash my check. I had a dreadlock, and I walked down the block, and the cops boxed me in, grabbed me, slammed me on the table like, yo, where the weed at? I said, officer, I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters, and a single mother. My mother worked at Macy. I work at Wendy's. I've been there for 6 months. I go to Weequahic High School. I only been in America for 2 years. I don't know nobody to sell drugs to. I don't have. Man, stop lying to me, man. Where's the weed at?
How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you that time?
I'm about to go to 18. I'm about to turn 18. I'm about to turn 18 now. I just got a couple of days. I think 2 days before I turn 18. So I got there, put me in the car. The cop said, "Oh, I knew it. It's right here." Took somebody weed and put it on me.
These cops set you up.
Set me up like, yo, cause I was always built, you know what I'm saying? But when you see me, you think, you know what I'm saying? We in the ghetto, so they think everybody the same, cause I have my, you know what I'm saying?
So you looked older than your age, so they thought that they can set you
Yeah,
up.
they thought I'd be in out of jail, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was athletic.
Yeah.
So they look at me like, yo, the guy probably came home, he probably a troublemaker. Look how he ripped up, you know what I'm saying?
And you're just working.
I'm just working. I was like, yo, bro, I got my check in my pocket. He didn't want to hear nothing. So now they locked me up.
Wow.
I turned 18 overnight. So they had to take me to the big jail. Caldwell Prison. Caldwell State Prison, 2000.
So they can't keep you in the juvenile. They have to take you.
So when they look at my name, like, oh, it's April 19th. Oh, you did turn 18 today. We out. On a nice bus.
Taking you to a men's prison.
A men's prison where everybody doing 30 years, 40 years. Go through the process. They got to butt naked you, open your cheek cuff, open your tongue, boom, turn around, boom, tie you, the dog counter, you butt naked, is standing you up. You'll have to get a big shower. All you guys got to take a shower at one time.
How did that feel?
And what your mom, like what happened with your mom?
My mom went crazy. She don't know where I'm at. She come home. I'm not home. I just disappeared. And she don't know who to call. She don't know nobody. She going crazy. She went to the job and like, we don't know he ain't come to work today.
So how did you feel when you get set up for no reason and you're trying to just feed your family?
I was mentally drained. Like, yo, I did everything the right way.
You did everything right. You're not starting no trouble.
I ain't starting no trouble.
And these guys, because of your color, your skin.
The color of my skin, the way I look.
And in the being in the neighborhood.
The way I look, the neighborhood I'm in. You know what I mean? You justify that I'm a criminal just the way I look, the way, and I show you proof. Let go my grant card. Let go my social security card. This is my wallet. This is my school ID. This is my check. And you ignore all the good factor because you don't want to believe that it's a good kid that live out here that try to do right.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe that. You want to mess everybody's record up. You want to damage everybody's worker, so they have to go, somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So now, after 3 days, when you see the judge, I want to go see the judge, and I told the judge. So the judge let me out. He said, "Okay, we got a trial." I said, "What you want to do? Plead guilty or not guilty?" I said, "Not guilty." I said, I don't even know what weed look like. You know what I'm saying? I never smelled no weed. So I said, I'll go to trial. So I took it to trial. When I went to trial, so he came, the judge came in, the cops came in, and they're like, "Where's the evidence?" "Oh, Your Honor, can you give me a couple of months for me to get the evidence?" The judge said, "Evidence? How do we gonna give you a couple of months to give it's in the lab? We don't have no laboratory to pull a couple of." I said, "Man, you not put this kid through all this stuff and you ain't got nothing. Sorry, son. We're sorry what happened, but boom, go home." Guess what? They lost my ID. They lost my check. They lost everything. So I go back to work. They said, "Nah, we thought you quit. We hired somebody else."
Wow.
So lost your job, lost your check.
Lost everything, bro. And the guts of going back home is killed me because now I got to start from scratch. I feel like a failure to my family. I can't provide.
The frustration.
I don't even want to be in the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm losing my mind. So, you know what I'm saying? And I have a couple of friends I go to school with that be in the streets. So I'm like, y'all, I can't get a job. I ain't got no ID. I ain't got no green card. I ain't got no papers. I can't go hire to another job. They're like, "Where's your ID?" I don't have it. I don't know how to get it. I don't know where to go get it from. You know what I'm saying? It cost $600 to get that ID back.
Wow.
To get your green card back, $600. So one of my boys said, bro, you know what I mean? We on the block, man. That's what we do, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can raise that $600 and go get your stuff back. So now you on the block, you trapping, you selling this, you selling that. Before you look, you become part of the family business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We end up living in one bedroom apartment with 20 guys. Everybody have their own thing going on. Everybody doing this, rolling dice, smoking, gambling. It's like, I just lost myself, man. And when I came back to my mom said, we don't want you around no more. We don't know who you are.
Wow.
We don't know who you are. Don't come around. We don't want that influence, that rub off on the other brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Go where you at. And I ain't speak to my mom for like 3 years.
Wow.
I was ashamed to come around. So I had to go to my sister in school and just put money in a book bag. Like, you help mom. You know what I'm saying? Take care of her, man. I know she don't like where the money coming from, but you know what I'm saying? We make hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million in the streets. Benz's, Porsche's, house. But everything that I had, I wasn't at peace. You know what I'm saying?
Because you didn't have your family.
I ain't have my sister. I missed my sister years in school. She was a top player in playing basketball. I ain't been to one game. The only time I go, when she called me, when she crying, I'm thinking somebody did something to her, but she lost a game. You understand what I'm saying? So it hurts. So when I went to prison, I sat in prison, and I told myself, I said, who am I?
What do you go to prison for?
You know what I'm saying? It's like money laundry, it's weed, it's violent, aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like different things you're going in there for. So it's everything add up. You know what I'm saying? Put a hands on somebody, I beat this person up, they took me to trial, I lost trial. You know what I'm saying? The judge locked me up for pointing hands on people. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, who am I? And one time it touched me, my son came and see me. And my son said, Dad, somebody take me to school. My mother let somebody else take me to school. Another man picked him up from school, teaching how to ride a bike, teaching how to read and write, blending up my family. You know what I'm saying?
How old were you when you actually went to prison then?
23.
23.
I came home when I was 28. You understand what I'm saying? So when I was...
And did you already have kids?
Yeah, my son. I had my son when I was 21. You know? And I had my third son was born when I was in prison.
Wow.
And you know how it felt. And they're like, yo, you had a baby boy. And you ain't there to hold him. You ain't there to touch him. You ain't there to feel him. You wasn't even there when you were teething. The first day of the words, or change his pampers. Like everything.
See them walk.
See him walk.
Talk.
None of that.
None of that.
Dropping the daycare. You know, and like look in the eyes like, yo, I'm your father. You know what I'm saying? So at that moment, I had to tell myself and say, yo, enough is enough. I got to go home and redeem my family, redeem my strength.
You feel scattered.
I was scattered.
Because I do see, and we all know that, not even here, I lived in England as well, I've seen, similar situation in many people, when we talk about people like African Americans or people coming from, different parts of the world, coming to either in US or UK, and first of all, at young age, they get in fall into victim of bad company, and then they end up, selling weed or end up having kids with different, women as well.
Yeah.
But there are very few. I mean, you are one of two people I've seen who've been able to gather their life back together and become something really phenomenal, an internet sensation, a YouTube superstar, building a character. So what will be your main advice to all these youngsters who are falling victim of all the short-term goals, not getting in sync with the actual reality? Because the first thing we got to understand is, in order to fix any situation, we need to have self-realization, what went wrong. So there are so many people, thousands of people, in fact, I'm sure you must have met many of them in prison, what is your advice to them to get out of this vicious cycle and accomplish something in life for which they should be proud of?
I think what these kids, the biggest factor is that everybody wants, they want recommendation, they want to be.
You think racism is one of the big factor?
I don't think it's racism. I just feel like it's like peer pressure, what people think, the fear of losing, the fear of change, the fear of commitment. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of these kids, if I take my boy to the store right now, I say, yo, let's go get something to eat. And I said, and he look at me like, yo, damn, I like that sandwich. And I'll be like, man, I don't know about that. And he asked me, you think I should get that sandwich? He asking me if he think he should. He like it. He like that sandwich. He want that sandwich, but he asking me, what you think? And that's, if we understand we have this gift, we have this calling, everybody have this greatness within them. This greatness of change is the mindset we could switch and understand that we could take accountability, responsibility of our action right now and say, yo, I want to be one of the greatest. I will. I don't need nobody's permission. I don't need to ask for no validation. If these kids realize that, I don't care what my friend think about me. I don't care what they say about me. I don't care what they do behind my back, what they talk behind my back. What's matter is what I'm feeling, that thing I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? The change of being great. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids will sing right now, rap to you in the front, man, you trash. And they believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They believe that.
There's a pressure from society, what others gonna think.
That's the failure, what others gonna think. So when I realized that it's not me coming home and being who I used to be no more, and coming home and changing what I wanna be. Cause when I first came home, all my friends, I walk in a room like this, right? There's guns everywhere, drugs everywhere. Yo, we've been waiting for you, bro. All these years we've been waiting for you. Guess what? We got 3 or 4 blocks we gotta take over tomorrow night. So right there, you have to make a quick decision.
Are you with them or without?
In that quick second, your life would change.
But were you ever scared to say no because they could turn back on you, and then you feel that
that's the consequence you got to deal with later on. But in that moment, you got to understand what you want, and they either want to, if they're your friend, they will respect it. You know what I'm saying? If they don't respect it, they can't check it. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So I called my brother. Come outside real quick. Are you out of your mind? Like, are you serious right now? The first thing I come home, this is what you bring me to?
You mean coming out of prison?
Yeah.
And now they got this room full of guns.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take over. You're gonna take over 3 blocks.
Yeah.
So now
you know what I'm saying? I come home big, and if you make muscle everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
And if you make this mistake, you get caught again. You're gonna go to jail for 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
They don't care about that. They don't worry about that. The idea is that their mindset of when you go in there, you build connection. There's 2 things when you go into prison. Either you become worse, or God teaches you how to humble yourself, how to know yourself. You get to know yourself, get to build yourself, have conversation with yourself. You spend time with yourself, you build your mind. You know what I'm saying? Or you come home with revenge. Because people will betray you. Even when the feds came in my house and kicked down my door, my best friend said, yo, it's him. What? Bro, we just made 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 together. You know what I'm saying? We popping bottles together. My son was born, and you pick up my son. You're like, yo, nephew, I'm gonna die for you. I'm gonna ride with you. Anybody ever touch you? It's on. Look at my face. Me and your father, death do apart, loyalty till we die. We stand on that shit.
And this guy betrays you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Damn.
And this guy betrayed.
And the cop looking, and they kick down the door 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody hands up. Put your hands up. Hey, he like. Come here, officer.
And he ran on you.
This is what I want you to do, officer. I want you to look on top of the refrigerator right there. It's a key. It's a Lexus, all right? Go 2 blocks, make a left, and hit the remote. And pop the trunk. You want to find guns, drugs, whatever. That's where he keep it at. I don't want to go to jail. My mom... talking about people that been in the bottle with you. People that you jump out of the car with you, ready to go to war with
that you can kill for or die for.
You understand what I'm saying? And you sitting down, you like, and the cops ran, go to the car, boom.
And the crazy part, before they got there, I already cleaned up the car. You know what I'm saying?
And they popped the trunk, like, they come out mad. Like, yo, we ain't see shit there. Then he look at me, what did you do? You understand what I'm saying? But these, in the same mindset that I had in the street to take care of my brothers, that's why I brought into the fitness game. That same hunger.
So what got you? Okay, so let's fast forward. What got you into lifting weights? Like now you started.
So the crazy part is that with lifting weight, when I came out, I never take days off in prison. When I walk in there, people look at me and they thought
NDO means no days.
no days off.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
How'd you start the NDO movement?
That's why I started. So I had, when I walk in there and I see these guys working out, and they're like, yo, you gotta do 50 or better. So nobody my age, my size, was doing at least 20, 30, 40 pull-ups. They were dropping off. And I'm hanging with these big guys that been there 15 years. And I'm going to war. We doing 50 pull-up, 45, 30, 35, 25. You know what I mean? 20, then we'll go 19, 18, 16, all the way down to 1. But we super saiyan with push-up, dips, and I'm hanging in there. First day, I'm going to war with them. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I get transferred to MDC, Brooklyn. I go to Brooklyn, I'm doing the same thing, then I go to Fort Dix, another prison. And when I walk in there, I mic my shit up. Everybody like, yo, bro, what, yo, can you show me how to work out? So now I got 3 different teams. I train with the Italians in the morning at 5 in the morning. Then I train with my boys that from Jersey, 12 p.m. Then at nighttime, in my unit, I have a whole squad in my limit. And everybody was paying me. You know what I mean? Oodles and noodles, sardines, stamps. You know what I'm saying? So I start getting paid from fitness in jail. I was getting money in jail just training people to, you know what I'm saying? Because they was going to another prison. Every day knowing that you're here. I say, I'm not here. I have a date that I'm going home one day. You can't worry about what's going on out there. You got to control what is going on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the CEOs, they used to come to me like, yo, bro, man, I want to get my arms big, man. I want to do this. What can I do? And I would write it down for them. And then when they check out, they go home, they come to the gym, and they do it. And for 3 years straight, I ain't have a day off. Because if I don't train with them, I'm training with this person. If I don't train with this person, I'm with the Italian. If I'm with the Italian, I'm with the Mexican. If I'm with the Mexican, I was the only black in jail that brought people together through fitness. Wow. Nobody will hang with each other. You hang with your people. Your people hang with you. The Indians hang with the Indians. The black with the black. Hispanic with the Mexican, Ecuadorians. I start bringing everybody together through fitness.
Huh.
And they start being a little uncomfortable. Now I start pushing them. You know what I'm saying? Last man standing. Represent, your country, represent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if we look, everybody start coming together through fitness.
Camaraderie.
Fitness don't have no color. You know what I mean? Because everybody want to look good. Everybody want to feel good. Feel strength. You know what I'm saying? And when I came home, I'm looking at all these stuff and saying like, damn, it's like you come right back to the same thing. Nothing. Same environment, same people. And you look at it like, damn, can I do different? You know what I'm saying? So I went into boxing. I tried boxing when I came out of jail. So I boxed. I would be in the boxing gym for 8 hours. When I walk out of the boxing gym, my boy come pick me up. He's smoking a Black and Mild. I ain't got no job. I don't got nothing. They'll go to the block. And I want to, it's like you fighting demons. It's like you fighting to be great. It's like there's greatness in you. Like, yo, I motivate people in prison. And I could do it in prison. I could do it on the streets. But how can I do it if I'm around the same people? You know what I'm saying? It's like 1 foot in the gym, and when I come out, there ain't no food. I walk in the house, my baby mom look at me like, yo, what are we doing? You gotta go back to the streets? There ain't no food. What do you think, fitness gonna put food on the table? Can't even get a milk. And my boys that coming with big cars, like, what's up? Benzes, Porsches. Bro, you come home, man. What's up? You change. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
So that's peer pressure right there.
Peer pressure. Then your baby mom watching. How long can we go hungry? How long? You ain't see your kid. Your son was born while he was in prison. You can't do nothing for him. Your other older son, I don't got no car, no license. I had to catch 4 buses to pick up my son. My son on 11th Street, 21st Street in Irvington. I had to catch the number 1 bus, walk, get on the 24 bus, pick up the other one, then come all the way back to Jersey City. And just try to find a way. And go to Weekwood Park and train every day for $5. My first client paid me $5 an hour. And I would get like 10 clients. And sometimes somebody ain't got $250. Like, yo, I gotta use the other one to buy a cigarette, bro. I can't give you the whole $5, man.
$5 an hour.
$5 at Weekwood Park. And guess what? I'm training with them too. So we run around the whole park, do dips, do pull-up, do push-up, do sit-ups, you know what I'm saying? Crunches, everything motivating. Let's go. Yo. Oh shit. I thought, bro, can I give you $3 right now? Then tomorrow I'll give you the other $2 when I see you. So now, but that $2 I will buy like a little milk, cereal, luncheon meat, rice, and bring it home to my kids. And that's why I love my kids. They stuck with me through the struggle. They stuck with me, my oldest son, you know what I'm saying, going through the buses, going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? They understand what daddy was doing. But like I tell you, you will get tempted though in the process. Cause I got filled up one time, man. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me make a call. Because one phone call, and that's what people got to understand, 99% of people go back to jail when they make that call. One phone call. Because God make it so tough for you. He make it so hard for you. You know what I'm saying? For you to be great, for you to be good. He make it tough for you. Like, so I called my boy, like, yo, come on, man. Just one time, one trip, that's it. 10,000, one trip. And when you make that call, you understand everything is on the line. The promises you make to your kids while you're in prison, to your mother, to your brothers and sisters, to your parole officer. And when you get caught, that's 20 to life. Wow. Just for the difficult time God put me in. And I'm looking at my situation, I say, just one time. That's it, God. Just one time. And when I call my homeboy, he's like, yo, I knew it, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Let's get this money, man. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on the other side of the phone call. What the hell did I do? And we got on the train. We got on the train and got to Rhode Island. We got to Rhode Island. We did what we had to do. And we was in the car. So I got the 10,000 out in my hand now. We got in the car. Driving, my boy so excited, ran the red light and ran into somebody. Boom! So I grabbed the 10,000, put it in my pocket, jumped out of the car, I'm running. I jumped over somebody's garage. Boom, the guy came out, the Mexican guy came out. Yo, what you doing, bro? I'm like, oh. I said, I'm sorry, brother. I don't mean no harm. Somebody tried to rob me, man. I'm not even from here, I'm from Jersey, bro. I ain't want no problem. Get out of my backyard, man. Try to rob me, try to steal something? No, sir. I wouldn't do that. And I'm like, yo, my heart pounding. And I'm not even supposed to be out. I'm not even supposed to leave Newark. I'm in a whole different city. And like,
Whole different state.
whole different state.
In Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. So now, I got to the Penn Station. I'm like, thank God. So I called my brother. I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, you good? Where you at? I said, yo, I'm at the Penn Station. He came. He said, okay, no problem. Go in the corner store. And just now, I just got a missed call from him. He got deported in Africa. You know, went to the corner store to go get something to drink, right? Came back out. He already got a brand new car. Come on, jump in, jump in. I said, what? But you got to understand, you ain't too deep. You make that call. Everything comes with it. You can't control what the next person doing. And when you make that call, whatever gotta go. Because right there, they'll be like, yo, you turn on me, bro. Anything happen to that person, they feel like you fulfill the mission. So I got in the car. On the radio, a G35 just got stolen. Boom, boom, boom. It's on 95. It's going to Wars, New York. I'll be in the car.
So you're in the car that your boy stole.
Driving. And he like, yo, don't worry about it. When you was in prison, I do this all the time. Don't worry about it. I said, what?
And you don't even know about it.
I'm waiting for him at the gas station. I just waiting there to get a juice. So I walk out, come in. He done took somebody's car. But that's why I said 99% of people that come home go right back in. Only one get lucky. So when I made it out, I jumped out of the car, forgot the money, right? Like, yo, get the car out of here, throw it away, whatever it is, I see you in the morning.
You forgot the money too.
Because I had to open the glove department, put the money in there, because 10,000, over 10,000, that's a federal charge. And I'm going back to jail if anything happened, plus the money, plus the car. So I'm like, if I go, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? The money probably would be in the car, you feel me? So when I got out of the car, the money's still in the car. So I get back home. Shit.
So all that you did for nothing.
Call my boy, phone go to voice message. So now, in the morning, I'm waiting, checking my phone, right? 12:30, my phone rang. You got a collect call from Essex County Jail.
He went to jail.
So I called him and said, bro, answer the call, press 1. Bro, what you doing? Why you here? Oh, bro, I went to park, you know what I mean? Go see my shorty, ringing the doorbell. She ain't answer. I sat in the car, fell asleep. Irvington came, ran the plate, the car was stolen. Took the money, they took everything. I said, listen, from now on, don't never ever call this phone. Never ever. I took the phone I had, threw it in the garbage. I went to Weekwood Park. I got a cameraman. I record a workout DVD in one day. And I was selling that DVD for $1 out of my trunk. $1.
Workout DVD.
I was staying from 12 p.m. at Weekwood Park all the way to 10 o'clock at night.
Selling
$1
$1 DVD.
Until Paul saw me. What's his name? Paul that be at Ironbound Fitness. Paul.
Yeah.
He do bodybuilding, so he saw me in Irvington walking. He said, it's 2012 now. I've been home for 2 years now, frustrated. He saw me, he said, yo, you got a nice physique, kid. Have you ever did bodybuilding show? I said, what you said? Bodybuilding, what's wrong? What you trying to say, bro? You look at my body, I ain't even had no clue about, I ain't know no bodybuilder, I ain't even, because no bodybuilder come from the hood. Yeah. You don't see bodybuilder, you don't see fitness. Everybody's smoking Black and Mild, Newport 100, looking lean. It's just like a zombie. So this Paul come to me like, yo, I'm like, what you doing? He said, yo, I got a gym upstairs in Irvington on Union Street. Went upstairs to Paul, he got Kyle Green picture. I see Kyle had a picture like this, and he flexed. Victor Martinez, all these guys, Arnold. I said, yo, I said, dude, he won't been get like this. How the hell? And I seen it like, yo, you got the physique. You could do this. He said, I saw him on a Thursday, right? He had a show on a Saturday, June 21st at East Orange High School. All natural bodybuilder. And I asked everybody, that's why I used to go to Surge Gym in Ironbound. And I asked everybody, I'm like, yo, what you think about me going doing a bodybuilding? Oh man, bodybuilding sucks. It take a lot of, you ain't got no money. At that time, I used to work at Ironbound Fitness, cleaning the bathroom, you know what I'm saying, doing all type of stuff, putting the weights back. And I asked one of the guys, I said, yo, you did bodybuilding before, what you think? They got a show Saturday. Oh, no, don't do no bodybuilding show. The dedication, the food. I said, you getting paid $9 an hour working here, cleaning the bathroom. You got 5 kids. Why would you want to take that money and go buy chicken and sweet potato and asparagus? You know what I'm saying? Your kids gonna be starving. So I said, you know why it makes sense. Then I sat and thought about it. I said, other people's opinion, it's not my option. What they said about me, it don't got nothing to do with what I want to do. I need a different life. So I went to the show and I paid to do the show, and I had my clothes on, and I'm going on stage. They're like, no, you need a portion truck.
In your underwear?
Yeah, I was trying to go in my shorts. They're like, so I'm like, where can I get a shorts for? Somebody sold me a porcelain trunk, went in the back. Guy was there. So Guy was telling people where to go, everything. So God see me like, yo, hey, what you weigh? I said 170, 195. Y'all go on stage next. I said, I don't know how to pose. I don't know nothing. So one of the girls in the back said, yo, you go like this, go like this, go like this, go like this. I said, all right, no problem, I'm good. Whatever you say works. So she put baby oil on me and stuff, and she, I ain't even shave, I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I went on stage, I forgot everything the girl taught me. I went out and did my own thing, man. I went and the judge would look at me like I'm retarded.
You yelling.
Bro, I'm yelling. Every pose, I'm yelling. It's a back lock. Now I would stump my foot. Every pose, I would stump my feet, and the judge would jump.
You're being a real gorilla.
I said, yo, you're going to remember my face when I leave from here.
You definitely remember you.
So they said, most busted are coming. And God would look at me. And the crazy part, I came first in my class.
You came first.
Came first. So now I had to go to I had to do the overall. So I came first in everything. So I lost the overall, and God said, yo, this is my card, man. Come train with me, man. If you really want to do bodybuilder country, I used to drive.
Which guy? Guy the KC or the guy?
Guy Casoto, who does the Rhode Island championship.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I used to leave. He was in Hawthorne. He had a gym called God Gym. So I used to drive with no license from here all the way to Hawthorne every morning.
With no license.
No license. I used to drive. So every time I found somebody who have a license to be my workout partner,
You make him your workout partner.
they would quit.
Yeah.
So if I have a student that want to train with me, I say, no, you would train with me for free, but just take me to God. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part, I did 10 shows and lost 10 shows before I won my amateur show. 10. First show, 10th place. Second show, 9th place. And Steve like, yo, my man, just come and condition. I said, Steve, I don't have money to buy food.
Who's Steve Weinberger?
Yeah, I said, I only diet 1 week before every shows.
Wow.
When I turned pro, I only diet for 3 weeks. When I turned pro, when I won the overall.
At the Universe?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when I had got
What
sponsored.
year was that?
2019.
2019.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been competing from 2012 all the way to 2019. You know what I'm saying? Before I turned pro. But I was gonna do great in 2014, but I got shot in my legs. So that pushed me back doing security. You know what I'm saying? Then I went back and started training again.
So what made you now get into what you're doing with social media, and how did you then?
Social media, I never liked social media. Because I'm a hardcore, bro. I came from jail, it was all about hardcore training, and they keep behind me, you know, your champ, your personality, your effort, the work that you put in. You're doing 1,000 jumping jack, 1,000 sit-up, 1,000. Nobody sees that. He says, you know YouTube? I said, what? He said, you got Instagram, YouTube is the new thing. He said, but man, I ain't got time for this shit, man. I just want to put in work. I was just working how I used to train in prison. And the kid like, yo, champ, if you can inspire us, how many people out there? You know what I'm saying? Because I used to train in boxing because they was getting bullied in school. Face was getting shoved down in the toilet. I was training them, going through that hard work. You know what I mean? We were doing reps after rep. We would do 1,000 jumping jacks, 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 dips, 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 punches every day. And like, yo, if we could record this stuff and put on YouTube and Instagram, people would change people's lives. So one day I just got tired. I said, what you want me to do? He said, yo, it's a thing called, he said, yo, create me on Instagram. So you had Instagram called No Days Off 115, which is the gym address, 115 Ferry Street. So I'm like, all right, No Days Off 115. And we put in video there, and he come back a month, 2 months later, yo, it's a thing called skit, do skits. After 5 years, I said, my man, what is, now I got the Instagram, now you want me to do skits. So I said, if I'm gonna do skit, they're gonna do it my way. You know what I'm saying? So the white kid said, all right. I said, all right, I'm gonna put a scenario together, right? Come to me, since you skinny, come to me and ask me how to get big. You know? And that's how it came about. So I had like a double cheese, like I always had like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you know what I mean, like a triple stack. So I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with bananas in the middle and stock them up. Now I always had like a Gatorade with it. That was like my lunch, dinner, and meals. Cause I couldn't afford no meals. So I would have like all them stack of sandwiches. So I said, yo, just come to me and ask me what I eat. And make sure you have like a Dorito in your hand, like a chip. So when he came to me, I snatched the chip out of his hand. I said, don't eat that shit, man. Eat this. You want to get big? Eat this. And we wake up in the morning. The video went viral. Everybody calling me, yo, can I do a video with you? Can I do this with you? The whole industry started calling me.
What year was that?
It was 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I started Instagram 2013. In 2017, I did a skit. So all these years was all workout.
It's workouts.
Just workouts. All workout. I got 20,000 videos. You know what I'm saying? And it was 20,000 videos on YouTube. And the kid that created my YouTube was making money. I don't even know.
Oh, he's making money off the YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
And you were taking the money.
Yeah.
When was the first video you did when you kicked off the food, you know?
Oh. That video, I wake up in the morning and had like 260 million views.
When was the first video?
2018. That's what took me to a whole different
So you do
level.
TikTok too, or is it Instagram?
Now I do. I got like 600,000 on TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Same thing, same kind of skits with the kids.
Yeah.
But how many million on YouTube?
YouTube got 1.8 million.
Wow.
Yeah, 1.8 million. We got a video right now that's 88 million views.
88 million.
You know
what's
what I'm
your what's your subscription on YouTube?
1.8 million.
That's how many subscribers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you had the first time the video, how you came up with the idea of kicking off the food and where was that?
It was in Dunkin' Donuts, you know what I'm saying? And I had an idea of a lot of coaches in my head, like, yo, what do coach go through? You know what I'm saying? So I'm a visionary when it comes to skits. That's why I live it. So what I do, I think about it, then I transfer it to my brain, then I live it, then I transfer it to my heart, then I express it through my body language. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew what I'm doing and going in my head. So I came out with a skit where I say, yo, if you come to me and say, yo, as a coach, my doctor say I have 5 days to live. I got to lose 20 pounds, 100 pounds. And as a coach, and I give you my time, my effort. If you're supposed to do it 1 hour, I'm giving you 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see you win. And I'm like, yo, let me see what this person do after they train. That's me putting the skit together there, right? So I told the kid about the whole skit. He's like, okay. So I'm like, yo, so now that kid going to Dunkin' Donuts, which the doctor told him he got to lose weight. So I'm playing it in my head. So now I vision him going to Dunkin' Donuts and order the whole box with drink. So I'm like, yo, so this is what he do when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? So I put the scenario together. So now he in Dunkin' Donuts, he getting the food, boom, boom. So I get out of my car and I see him. So I shut the car down, but I'm living in this character as a coach, mad as hell. Open the door, bam, come in there. That's when the walk started.
Is that the video, the first big black kid, then you kick the food?
Yeah. And he plays so well.
Did the people at Dunkin' Donuts know about that?
And crazy part, I was comfortable because I know the owner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of the Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah. And me and he still friends.
But did
right
the
now.
staff know about this? Or
No,
the people
staff,
around?
No, the staff. Nobody knew. Nobody knew. You know,
Did people-
in my head, I know the owner. That's all matter. And the owner wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Did the people around get scared?
They was like, yo, whoever, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, they're like, what? Because I was so mad. Like, yo, what is the matter with you, man? I've been driving by you for 5 hours. You can't stay committed for 5 hours? How you gonna lose weight? You can't stay committed. How you gonna lose weight? And he like, yo, I'm trying. I'm like, trying what?
Eating donuts.
Eating donuts?
I see that video, and there's people sitting around, and everybody just scatters away, runs out. The coffee is like spilled over the windows, all over the floor.
It was bad. And I came out. You got NFL. You had sports centers. So that video is used for anything to express, good or bad. So you could come in the locker room like this and come on to somebody's field and take over the game. Or you could come in the locker room and get mad at your team while they lose the game. So every players were using it for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So that walk, it just right now that walk is a NFT. Is like what's the gift? On every iPhone, they got it on there now. When you go on your iPhone, you could just tap in trainer, and that will be the first video that come up. Every iPhone.
Yeah.
Wow. You know.
I still remember the video he did. I think so in Times Square. Somebody eating
oh man, that was brutal. A hot dog.
A hot dog. And he kicks the shit.
Now
Back then it was random and thinking, this guy's gonna pull a gun out and start shooting.
No, it was
people
back then. I live it like if I, because people don't understand what they call. I ain't understand what skit was. I'm just thinking like I'm playing this character.
And it looked real.
And I'm gonna make it. If you ain't never see my video, don't do it with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I would probably come to you and tell you something like, yo, this is what we're gonna do. Da, da, da. So now you get comfortable. So now when I gain a character, you don't know it go left. Wait.
People getting offended. Like, what the fuck?
Left. When I came up, come on. This. Even the kid with the hot dog, since they never did a video with me, he was crying after that.
He's crying.
Like, yo, you think it was real?
It's the energy.
Yeah, I mean it's funny. I mean I watched all the videos that you do, and it's what you've done is really incredible. I mean your story is incredible. Thank you, people don't realize how people are really fortunate to live in this country, and they don't realize it. And someone like you to come into this country, and even with the difficulties you had with what the police did to you, you still turn yourself around, and now you are a living example that inspiring other people. And I didn't know your story. I'm really inspired by your story and what you've been able to do. It's amazing. Let's go into what you're doing now. You're actually boxing a world champion.
9-time world champion.
9-time world champion. How did you get that set up?
Celebrity boxing.
Up to now, I don't even believe, how can a professional
bodybuilder
in the world
get
share the same ring with somebody who fought Mike Tyson?
That is unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? So
you're the only.
I'm talking about this America champion.
Yeah.
This the world champion. Somebody who came from a 14-year civil war, go to prison, come work out, become a professional bodybuilder. Now sharing the same ring, I could hit him. I could knock him out. I could pull a body on. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part, I got an opportunity from Celebrity Boxing. Mark and Damien, they came up to me and said, Champ, we just signed Roy Jones, and we about to sign you, and the best person for you to fight would be him. I said, who? I said, I'm about to start doing 20 miles right now, man. You know what I mean? And I said, Roy, I'm like, I went and Google his knockout. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, it's the challenge, man. You got to challenge yourself every day. You can't put yourself in this bracket and be like, oh, I'm just this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And this crazy part is just I'm doing it for all the bodybuilders out there. Like, yo, we could expand. We could do more than what we think we are.
More than body. So you did box. So now, since you're fighting Roy Jones, what are you doing different? Now you're in UFC gym here. You training to be a boxer.
So the Wonderboy UFC gym, they have everything you need. But at the same time, I'm building power. I'm building speed. I'm building quickness. I'm building endurance. I'm building strength. So bodybuilding always, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you're a professional athlete, it's easy to transition to any sport because all you have to do is take that discipline with you. You understand what I'm saying? That same discipline that make you a pro, you could do that. If you outwork whoever sport you coming into, it's a possibility you could take over that person. But if the person never been into no combat sport, you can't go play boxing. Boxing is not something you could play. Yeah. Boxing is 95% of cardio, endurance, speed, stamina.
Really
you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I had to stop training weights for like 3-4 months just to build and break down every muscle. Because you know what I'm saying?
Because you wear out more.
You wear out more.
And you still keep a lot of your size.
You still weigh around, what, 250?
Right now, it's 250.
Yeah.
So what I did a couple months ago, I went down to 235, then went back up. So when I go down, I build endurance, build speed, build quickness. Now I put the size on so I could use my size and my this and my speed to open that gap and still hold my power when I pivot. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got to give that this, I got to move in and out.
So now people are like, oh, he bodybuilder, he's slow, he moved this, he moved that. That's their mindset.
That's what people are going to think.
What
You're
people
slow
gonna say,
because you're a bodybuilder.
Yeah, I'm throwing 30 punches in 10 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when is this fight?
The fight is officially June 30th
June
on
30th.
pay-per-view. Yeah. So pay-per-view is in the metaverse, you know what I'm saying? It's only on pay-per-view because it's built, you know what I'm saying? It's a different technology world. So we in a ring that built around different cameras. So it's just my coach in there, you know what I'm saying? My water boys, just in case I'm bleeding, they'll clean my nose, you know what I'm saying? We're not using no headgear. It's just straight glove and mouthpiece. And we have the ring girl, we have the ref. It's straight war. You know what I'm saying? It's wartime, man.
So June 30th.
June 30th, pay-per-view.
Yeah, pay-per-view June 30th.
So if people want to follow you, you know, people that are, you know, with us here on Sheru Classic, how do they follow you?
So I'm going to start a lot of promotion on my Instagram page, NDO_champ.
NDO_champ is your and your TikTok?
My TikTok is NDO Champ Official.
NDO Champ.
Yeah, YouTube is NDO Champ. Facebook is NDO Champ. So everything gonna be there. So they could also go to celebrityboxing.com. They're gonna have all the info there when the fight. So I think 2 weeks before the fight, getting closer, we're gonna have the link for the pay-per-view.
Nice.
Yeah. So you know what I mean, we just training right now. We're getting ready for the next press conference. And the weigh-in, we should be in Miami, a boxer gym soon. Probably the 28th or the 29th. I ain't sure yet. We try to you know what I mean, certify that date.
Wow. Truly an inspiration, NDO. I learned a lot about you.
No days off, no nights off.
No days off.
No
evening, no nights, no evening.
And never get off.
And never get
This guy's got more energy than anyone I've ever seen. You know, and now I understand it, man. He was living with bullets flying past his head, and you know that was his life before, and now he's living. You now are living the land, you know, the land of dreams. You made this the land of dreams.
I started probably living at 2018.
You realize, like, this country, you can do so much.
It's do so much. So no matter what, no matter what happens to me in the past with the cops, I still look at it.
And now you're friends with cops, and they respect you.
I got cops pull me over and say, "Yo, I had a detective pull me over, drive by me for five blocks."
Really?
Yeah, they're friends. They pull him over.
Yeah,
Take pictures.
take pictures.
Yeah,
They say, "Yo, excuse me, sir.
That's
Excuse me,
the
sir.
circle.
I'm sorry. I pull you over. You know what I mean? NDO Champ. My wife would not believe I met you." I said, "What?"
You get pulled over to take pictures with you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "You sure it's me?" She like, "Yo, Champ, you ain't understand. She won't understand. I got a picture with you. She gonna get mad." I'm like, "Why?" She, "Yo, my son is like, yo, Dad, what about me? Let me meet Champ." And it's crazy how you just transition. And that's why I tell kids, like, anything is possible.
It is.
If you just switch that mindset. If you change your mind, you could change your life. You could change all the people in life, man.
You're proof that you change your mindset, and now look at you. Yeah. You're living the life, and it's
beautiful.
you know, I
It's
truly
beautiful, man. You know
respect it.
All the
respect
hard work pays off, man.
Yes.
No.
I tell people, I say, listen, it's 5 philosophy I live by. 5 rules. Know what you want. Understand your job. Understand what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And the attitude towards it. You got a great attitude towards what you're doing. I could be in the gym getting paid $5 per hour, but I would think I'm getting paid $1 million an hour. And I would do beyond that. I would do beyond my job, extra, to build that character. You know what I'm saying? That positive mindset. Then you got to put the work in to your work attitude. You build an attitude, you put the work ethic, you put it in, then you start seeing the results.
Yeah.
Then the last 5 is the lifestyle. I get to jump on any plane I want. I got to travel, meet people, get gifts. You know what I'm saying?
You're getting
you know what I'm saying? You build community wealth. You build social wealth. You know what I'm saying? My kids go to school, be like, "Yo, your father's an NDO Champ." Nah, you ain't got to stay online. Come here, man. Right. What's wrong with you, man?
That's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? So you built that generation wealth for your kids. You built that name. You know what I'm saying? Your name
and you
opened
just
door.
shifted what would have been like generations of living in the hood to
Correct.
now your kids are living the good life. And you know they're
I went through so they don't gotta go through it. They ain't gotta go through all that pain
and that loneliness, living in the pen station, sleeping.
I hope they appreciate this, that they know what you went through to give them what they have right now.
Yeah, they do, man. Sometimes they come to me and say, Dad, thank you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And they understood the grind when we started. Because when I came home, they were with me every day.
Yeah.
To the gym, putting the weights back.
They seen it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they seen it happen. It's sort of,
You've inspired them.
yeah, and they love the gym. They're beasts, man. My
He
boys
comes with
are
his
beasts.
kids in the gym with
They
his
come in.
daughters.
Good.
Yeah, he trains them. He trains them hard
I
on the
go hard. I go hard with them. I don't play. I kill them.
That's good.
You know.
turf. He goes crazy off his kids too. They're on their phone.
You're
He's
showing them that hard work is what makes you successful.
Yeah, no, it ain't easy.
No, NDO also comes. I've seen many times. He bring all his sons here.
Yeah.
He's got 5 sons and 1 daughter.
Yeah.
And NDO, our best wishes and blessings. Good luck. Wishing you good luck, success.
I hope you kick some ass.
To you and your family, your motivation to not only millions but I'll say billions now, because you are very, very popular in India, and we can't wait to welcome you in India. I get demand, I get so many messages. I'm sure you do as well. So looking forward to bring you to India this year, probably in November. And thank you so much for your time today, because according to our record, Chris, I think it's the longest podcast we have done.
Yeah, this is a long podcast.
But your story is very inspirational. So with my brother Raghav Sharma here and the legend Rich Gaspari, concluding our episode number 4 at Sheru Classic TV at UFC Gym with the NDO Champ. Take care, my brother. Good luck, lot of success, and the happiness.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you
for having me. Thank you. We out. Peace.